Hey, I'm back. I know you're mad at me. I'm sorry. Hey, it's been a while. I know I say this a lot, but it has been a while. How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing okay? You got some water, you got some popcorn, not watching porn every single day and actually working on improving yourself because it's just like what Sonic said. That's no good. But, it's been a while since I've uploaded. I mean, you can see. And it's been a while since I've, done a lot of things publicly. And I wanted to drop this video, and I know I've been debating about dropping this video for like a while, because at first I wanted to drop it, but then I didn't want to do something like this because, I didn't want it to be like a cop-out. But at the same time though, I didn't want to act like a persona of myself. So I'm going to talk to you guys in, the most honest way I can. So I love YouTube. I appreciate and care for you all. I love showing my creativity and expanding my new horizons. If it's animations, just funny content that I love talking about, or regular gaming videos, or even just having fun and just, live streaming and all of that. It's like fun stuff like that. I really enjoyed it. But around, and I think this has been happening since, December of 2024. But like, I felt stuck. Cause like, I started slowing down a little bit to focus on college, of course. But even in those times when I was working, I wasn't doing anything. And I would just like force myself to work. Like I felt like a zombie anytime when I wanted to like make something. Like when I made something, it didn't feel like I was making something with love, right? It just, it just felt like, I was just doing it just to do it. And I love YouTube. I love having fun with it. But like, the more, the more I just started to like force myself to do stuff, the more it just felt like, I didn't have fun with it. It wasn't really like fun at all, and it was just like, extremely irritating. And the reason I stopped uploading for a little bit is because of my health. Now, of course, I'm not saying that I have stuff like depression or anything like that, or anxiety. Of course not. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling free. I'm feeling funky. Well, not funky as in, I stink, but more of like the, I'm feeling free. But I think the thing that was just like getting in my way was me overthinking and turning myself into more of just an object that produces content, instead of someone who's actually, someone that wants to be, uploading because they love to upload. Because like, I was so afraid of coming back to YouTube and dropping like these honest videos or stuff like that, because I didn't want to seem weak or do like a cop out or make you guys think like, oh this guy sucks, so he's just doing a cop out, he doesn't really care, like, oh my god. Like I didn't want it to be like this. But it was just like every single day I can feel exhausted, and then I can just try to like force myself to make a video, and then I just don't do it. I just procrastinate, and then back of my mind is telling me like, yo, you're being so lazy, man, what's wrong with you? Like, oh my god, be a better person. And it's just like, it's crazy sometimes, and I just decided to step down for a little bit and just sit. And the reason I'm making this video, besides being honest, is because I want to give you guys some advice. Because I started realizing to myself that what I was doing was I was overthinking, and I kept focusing on the negative instead of the positive. Like every single time, oh, you're so lazy. Oh, you don't do anything. You're such a lazy person. What's wrong with you? You don't do much. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Instead of, embracing myself. And I want to say, like, doing a lot of things that you love is not just about, motivation. It's also about discipline. And it can be hard for some people. It can be hard for some people to understand. But what we have to do, what I have to do, and what we have to do as creators is that we shouldn't be overthinking to ourselves, overworking ourselves, and seeing ourselves in a negative light. I'm not saying like there's no problem when taking a break. There's no issue at all if you want to succeed. It's just what I was doing wrong was the fact of the matter is that I kept focusing on the negative instead of turning it into a positive and doing what I had to do. Because let me tell you, and this is especially if you want to be a creator, do what you love to do. Don't do it for the views. I know people say like, oh, the algorithm, you should focus on it. You want to make numbers like Mr. Beast? You can make numbers like Mr. Beast, but it's not about just making like every single thing. Like, you can be consistent, of course, but it's about loving what you do, what you actually want to do. And start out small. Have fun with it and do what you have to do. And don't let that negative influence you on where you're supposed to go. You're here for a reason. We all have potential. I'm tired of people saying, oh, I peaked in high school. What do you mean you just peaked in high school? You could do more than just peak in high school. You can peak in college. You can peak in life. You could be a 50-year-old man still having sex with grandmas and shit. Like, oh my God. But like, seriously though, you could do all that if you just believe in yourself. Don't focus on the negative and turn it into a positive. And if the negative is trying to go at you and they say like, oh, you suck, you can't do anything, twist it into a positive way. I suck. Okay, I suck, but I'm also good at what I love to do. You're horrible. How am I horrible if there are some people out there that care for me? Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And yet I have so many people that care for me just because of who I am. And I know it might be harder for others, because I know there's a lot of things that go on through the mind, and there's a lot of things that people go through. And I know I'm not a motivational speaker. Of course not. I'm not like those motivational speaker channels that have like, slow motion footage of like The Rock exercising and stuff. But I wanted to make this for you and also for me. Don't ever let your negativity win. If you believe that you can do something, go do it. Don't do it based off motivation. Do it based off discipline. Because if you have motivation, it will bring you somewhere, but it won't bring you far as much as discipline. And I'm not saying like, oh, get up and just run a mile. Start off slow. Run a little bit, Then when you get better, start running a few more. Then when you feel like you understanding it, start running miles. Then when you feel like you're getting more of the gist of it, keep on running. Like, it's like that. You know what I mean? Take it slow. And that's the thing that I should have done, especially with this channel. I was so afraid. I felt like I couldn't make videos as big as I did. But the ones that I had fun with and the ones that you actually like, those are the ones I had fun with. And they weren't even like big, but they were just like incredible. Like the native fall video, it's blowing up, and that was one of my most favorite videos because I was actually enraged about it. That's why I was just like off the wall going crazy. Right? The native fall video, ranting about 7 deadly sins, working on episodes 1 and 2 of S.S.A. I don't hate episode 3. I just don't like it because it was rushed. And I do blame that on my part. I haven't been a great boss lately. But those were me having fun. But it wasn't me doing big things. It was me having fun and doing it at a time. What younger me had compared to what older me doesn't have is like a positive outlook. Because I don't believe when people say life is lucky. I believe that you can create your own destiny in your life. If you want to be a singer, go out there and sing. You want to be a rapper, put your music on SoundCloud. But if you trash, I'm going to tell you you trash. If you want to be a stripper, well, no. But whatever, do what you got to do. If you want to, be a fireman, be a police officer, do what you have to do. Well, all you just need is that you need to believe in yourself. Start off slow, have discipline, and do what you have to do, and have that positive outlook. I know there's going to be some trials and tribulations. That's life. It's always going to be given to us. But it is us that has to, go through those trials and just find our conclusion. That's what the point of life is, to find ourselves. There are people that are 50 years old, 60 years old. They're living peaceful, living free because they know themselves. While you got like other 60-year-olds and 50-year-olds, you got 60-year-old women still trying to like sleep with like younger guys and all of that other stuff. You got 60-year-old men still trying to rock out like their college years. They're just afraid of growing up. I'm not saying you have to grow up, but you don't have to do that if you find, your love and your conclusion. I admit I might still act like this, like when I'm 50, when I'm 60, just hanging with my boys in a nursing home, but like, it just feels so good finding your resolve. And I want to tell you guys straight up, no matter what happens, always believe in yourself, don't overwork yourself, and just do what you love doing. Don't do it because it's popular. Don't do it because it's famous. Do it because you love doing it. Do it. Genuinely. Just do it. Like Nike. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to start off slow and fresh. This is going to be the OG S.S.A. Just like what younger me did. And I'm not going to put no low effort into my content or anything. Content is still going to come. It's just going to take time. But this time, it's going to be discipline. I'm not going to say one video every single day, blah, 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 blah. But just anytime when I upload something. Same thing with all the other things I'm doing. I have music that I'm making. Yes, I know S.S.A. is a cringe SoundCloud rapper. I know. Right? But I have music on the way. I am working on a mixtape that will be released on my birthday. I have a Discord server that is created, but I'm not going to announce it publicly yet until I feel like I'm ready to. But I'm going to announce it now. This Discord server, you can do whatever you want. There's going to be animation contests, song wars, literally like, interacting with fans and all of that, and I'll just upload those to like, my YouTube channel because I want to get to know y'all more. And of course, mod entries as well, because if you want to be a mod, you can be a mod, right? I'm needing more people for S.S.A. because of course, a 25 in a group, I feel like that's small. I feel like a bigger group could help us expand. Because I am writing the story, I am writing the script. I'm on episode 6 right now of writing it. I was trying to write the whole entire season 1 by myself, but we do still need some more people, so I'll make a video on that. And then of course, I'm doing also a lot of other things in my life. Like, for example, college, I'm doing speech. It's pretty fun. You know, your boy got a hot streak. He been winning, right? But I'm not gonna overwork. I'm not gonna use my negativity, and I'm gonna work off on discipline. And I'm not gonna say that's gonna be an 100% thing, because of course I am still a little afraid. But I know that, just like what I said, if I start off small, believe in myself, have a positive outlook, don't look at myself in a negative way, and realize that it's okay to take breaks once in a while, then that's the best thing. And I want to tell you guys that too. Because in America, overworking is common. If you don't overwork, like if you don't work a lot, you're considered lazy. Genuinely, people overwork themselves and they die. They don't have a good conclusion. While there's others that, you know, take breaks, they're retired and they feel so much better. But there are so many people that work so much and they want that money. They want that money from all the hours that they did, but they're killing themselves because they're overworking too much. And every single time, that person that decides, you know what, I'm gonna take a break, oh, you're lazy, you're lazy. Don't let that get to you. I'm not saying, of course, don't be a lazy person, but don't kill yourself either. Anyways, it's S.S.A. signing off. I hope you guys are doing really good. This is just a regular video. No crazy editing here per se. No slow montages of The Rock or Hajime no Ippo episodes. not dissing those people, of course. Just my voice, the music, and the vibes. Anyways, I shall be gone. And I'll be doing what I have to do. And I hope you guys do the same thing. Also, by the way, Playboi Carti just dropped. Oh my god, this album is actually pretty mid. I'm not even gonna lie.